Surprisingly, I am not dead. I am, however, sitting on a spillway. Go for micro species, and I think I've got one on. No, just a crab. Or a snag. What I'm doing is I'm just using little bits of squid. Size 14 hook. Not a lot of weight. It should just be enough for it to sit on the bottom. Temperature is around 14-15 degrees. Wind is about, I don't know, under 10 knots. Blowing western. Setup I'm using is a pen fishing rod. Whether that's on the bottom or not, I'll never know. Yeah, it's on the bottom. It's quite shallow here anyway. Alright, if I was to stand in it, still be out of the water, so yeah. Quite a nice breeze actually. Not too cold, not too hot. I did bring a part of my land in there in case I accidentally hook up a bass next to this thing or something. But I'm fishing super light with 2 pound line with I'd say 2 to 4 pound hook length. Still got bait on, which is good. I tend to get stripped by now. Now something just pulled my line. Not sure what it was or is. All I know is it's not on. It's just a case of waiting for bites, which could take a while. If there's anything in the area. I know for a fact the fish I'm targeting loves squid. That looked like a bite there. Yeah, that looked like a bite. Yeah, there's definitely something there. Just stole my bait. Literally, I'm just using a float rig, and I'm just chucking bits of squid on. Got a bit of squid tentacle here under a centimetre. I've slightly modified my hook for smaller fish, though this hook size is ideal. Whether my modifications are going to work, I have no idea. Oh Christ. go. Put that over the side. Let's go for a fish. I'm getting little rattles on the tip of my rod. Whether it's anything of interest, I'll never know. Now, if I bring it closer to the structure, what's going to happen? I could always use my landing nets, but I haven't got a handle, so I can't really use that. I think what I will do is make repairs to my hook. First thing caught. Finally caught something. A little crab. Little shore crab. Just caught this. Male. Lovely little size. So it's going to be sent back. Have a crab and a fishing, both. I think there was something next to the structure. Fingers crossed I don't hook up to a schoolie bass. I just had a knock. Not a blenny. Not a blenny, so I don't really care. There we go. First creature caught, a bloody crab. To be honest, it would have been perfect size for schoolie bass. I kid you not. We've got a bite. Nope. If there was something there, I've missed it. Not the same as freshwater fishing. Fish am I expecting to catch? Gobies, blennies, possibly sand eel, which I found out you could catch them in this area. What else? Maybe even a little baby bass or a flatfish would be good. As long as I ain't dogfish. As long as I ain't dogfish, I'm good. Believe it or not, I just had another crab on. There's an emergency spot response, which I have no idea what the emergency is. Could it be Coast Guard? I don't know. Looks like an ambulance. Yep. No, it's a police car. Let's chuck this back out. Fingers crossed I'll finally get a fish this time. Water depth at the moment is just under a metre. So far, one crab land, one got away. That's about it, really. Yeah, I've only had a crab, which wouldn't be too bad if I wanted to use them for bass and smoothhounds. Perfect bait size. There is a little tidal pool not far from where I am, which I'm going to try out later. Yeah, I'm going to give that little rock pool a go in a minute. That looks like a bite. I'm literally using a pen fishing rod. Where my line is now, I should be able to see bites easier. Fingers crossed. I should see little pecks on the tip of my rod. Surprisingly, it's not too slippery on this. Have I got any small spinning lures in here? Probably not. But I need a big piece of bait. Just a wee bit of squid. I kid you not, I had a bite as soon as I touched the bottom. I will give the rock pool a go in a minute. There are loads of periwinkles everywhere, which is okay if you like eating them. Loads of oysters about. I was down here last year. I saw a Eurofighter Typhoon. So every time I hear a plane in there, I keep an eye out. The water just go like that at the moment. Yeah, that's on the bottom. I can actually see the bottom from here. The water depth is literally a metre here. About 2 foot, if that. If I were to stand in it, my head would still be above this. But I don't know what the mud is like around this, so I ain't even gonna bother. Nor the tide still as it is. Yeah, I was down here last night basically doing the same thing with no success. I will pack up before I get stuck though, because after that it gets absolutely freezing. Let's try down this side. Yeah, not going to get much from down there, so let's go here. But the other spot is, I have nowhere I can prop my phone without it getting wet. Yeah, I'm definitely going to that pool in a minute. If I don't get to anything here. Yeah, the pool is, I don't know, not even 50 yards away. If I was doing some proper fishing, I can easily get my lead in there. Got dogs barking their heads off. I just had a bite. Pardon me. Yeah, that looks like a bite. I must have used this pen rod for float fishing. Yeah, that's on the bottom. There are some gulls behind me which are giving me good signs. If I catch anything else today, I'll do a little recap video later on tonight. In the meantime, it's looking dead as a doornail. So I'll end it here. I'll do a little recap tonight on the things I catch. Hang on, here comes another emergency vehicle. Sounds like that's an ambulance. It's a periwinkle. Chuck that back in. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video stream here. Tight lines and see you at some point tonight. When I find out if